Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Valentino Crawford, aka your boy Tino from VA, and today we're going to talk about self-mastery. Now, you must be asking yourself, what is self-mastery if you came to this video? Or at least you may want to know what my interpretation of self-mastery is. Well, basically, I break it down into three components, and if you can understand those three components, everything else falls in place after that. So, component number one is understanding yourself, who you are, your strengths and your weaknesses. So knowing your strengths, you can leverage your strengths to achieve your goals. Don't focus too much on your weaknesses. You can still work on them and improve, but you want to make sure you can leverage your strengths and understand what they are. Another thing is your environment. Now you may be thinking, the neighborhood you grew up in or your household, but there's actually 9 environments that we are exposed to on a daily basis. And if we're not aware of them, then they can influence how we operate, on day to day. And those environments are the body, like the actual physical body, your health, the physical environment, how things are in your household, is there clutter or a lack of clutter, stuff like that. Financial environment, your money. There's also a relationship environment, relationship that you have with your friends, family, co-workers, business partners. There's the network environment. Who do you have in your Rolodex? If you have a problem, who can you contact to get that problem solved or taken care of? What resources are you in touch with? That's what I'm talking about when it comes to networks. Spiritual. What is your connection to source? We all have different beliefs, different religions, but as long as you understand your connection with source and understand your purpose on, in this plane of existence, then that will help you along as you move through life. There's also nature. A lot of times we don't even think about the nature, but nature also affects our well-being. It's also an environment that we must take into consideration. For example, trees, they take in carbon dioxide and breathe out, oxygen. Us humans, and other creatures, we take in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. So it's an exchange. We must be there. Must have that nature environment, that component in our lives. So, and there's also the self environment, which I guess it goes back to our strengths and weaknesses in a sense. Your attitude towards yourself, your self-image in a sense. And then the final environment would be your memetics. Pretty much, how do you view the world? What lenses do you see things? And pretty much, if you can be in control of your memetics, all the other environments are in alignment with your memetics. So, for example, if you feel that all, I don't know, all rich people are evil and greedy, that is a belief. Your memetics will make everything else fit in alignment with that belief. So at any time which a so-called rich person doesn't give enough to charity, enough in your mind, then you automatically feel that, oh yeah, they're being greedy, because it confirms what you believe, your mathematics. But if you believe that all rich people are giving and they help the world and all that good stuff, it doesn't matter how much amount. You can have Oprah Winfrey and she gives $100, she's a billionaire, she gives $100. If your memetics is telling you that, rich people are generous and caring, then you'll see that as, wow, she didn't even have to do that. She gave $100 out of her pocket. I mean, she's a billionaire. She can keep it. She can do what she wanted with her money, but she didn't have to do that. That's so kind of her. So those 9 environments. Let me recap: body, physical, financial, relationship, network, spiritual, nature, self, and memetics. And finally, the third component is understanding how you are connected to those environments, understanding the connection, because everything is connected. It's not it's not about, okay, the way I feel about um, doing I don't know, doing my work, working my business. Oh yeah, I'm a hard charger. I do my thing. I make it happen. But if you're still working at a 9 to 5 that you hate and despise, well, that means that that same work ethic that you put into your business, you must also put into your job, because that's what you do. How you do anything is how you do everything. And if you start to see that you're not as productive at your job while you're still working on your business, that you'll realize that some of that work ethic is actually bleeding over into your business. And if you're not getting the results that you are looking for, that may be the case. So understand that everything is connected. So your three components: understanding yourself, understanding the environment, and understanding your connection with that environment. So basically, that's what self-mastery is all about. And stay tuned to future videos in which I will break things down even further. But I just want to give you just a little introduction into what my definition of self-mastery is. And so when you see my content is coming from that place. So tune into the next video, about the Chronicles of Self-Mastery. And if you got some value from this, make sure you share it with your friends, and leave a comment if you agree with what I said or disagree with what I said. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. What is your take on self-mastery, and what are you doing to achieve that position in life? I want to hear your thoughts. So tune into the next video. I'll see you next time. Peace.